Hello and welcome to Library Connection. I'm your hostess, Mandy Cantrell. A while back I read, I believe in the paper or saw somewhere, where our mayor had proclaimed February as Career and Technical Education Month, and I'll read part of the proclamation here. It says, he is urging all residents to become familiar with the services and benefits offered by the career and technical education programs in the community and to support and participate in these programs to enhance their individual work skills and productivity. That's kind of a mouthful, but that got me to wanting to know more, so I invited Christy Kane. She is the Career and Technical Education Director at Sylacauga High School. Thank you, Christy, for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Good. I'm glad you're here. And in a few minutes, we're going to be talking to two of the students that she has in her program. But right now, Christy, tell me what the Career and Technical Education Department at the high school has to offer.
Well, there is so much to say about career and technical education, so you may have to stop me.
I will. That's okay.
We are ever changing and always evolving, always trying to improve our programs. And one of the main focuses is to make sure that the classes we're offering impact workforce development, meaning that we are helping train future workforces for our area.
Okay.
Everything we do must align with Region 5 Workforce Development Plan, and their top 4 areas are automated manufacturing and robotics, construction and construction services, healthcare, and hospitality and tourism. So we are making sure that we are hitting all of these areas and providing students with skilled training in these areas so they can be better prepared.
That makes perfect sense. People graduating here in our area are going to be looking for jobs or going to college and looking for jobs.
And when we say college, college is any kind of training after high school. It can be an apprenticeship, on the job training. It can be an internship, 2-year college, 4-year college. So one of the most challenges that we have coming up is trying to educate parents on the importance of some of these skilled labor jobs.
Yeah.
They're not like they used to be, and they're high skill, high wage, and in high demand across the country. And through Sylacauga High School, students can graduate with college credit and credentials that are going to prepare them for the workforce.
That's wonderful.
It is
awesome.
awesome.
You can graduate high school with the certification or whatever you have to have for certain jobs.
Yes,
Right,
yes.
Right. Well, what kind of classes do you offer and things to? I know we only have 30 minutes. There's a lot to say.
We offer so many classes. We have programs at Nicholas Lawson Middle School and programs at the high school.
Okay.
And we offer classes in computer information technology, family consumer science, pre-engineering, our skilled trades that we're now offering through CACC. We also offer our new health science program.
Health science.
So we are trying to make sure that we are diversifying the programs that we are offering so that students have more opportunities.
Okay. Now, I know you haven't, this has been around for 2 or 3 years. The Career and Technical Department has been there for a long time, but the things that you offer have increased.
Oh yes, 2 to 3 years, yes. Our partnership with Central Alabama Community College, where we're able to offer the robotics, the PLC, electrical, machining. We're now offering computer science through a partnership with the University of Alabama.
Wow.
We're offering Project Lead the Way, pre-engineered classes at the high school, and we are introducing it now to the 7th and 8th grade at Nicholas Lawson.
7th and 8th grade, starting that young. Well, but that's the time you need to be thinking about what you want to do, taking the classes to prepare you for that. That's wonderful. That goes right along with the CCC, College Career Community.
Exactly, and Career Tech has a strong input in trying to do career awareness K-12. and we work with the counselors at every school and try to help them implement career interest surveys so that students can learn at an early age what skills they have that are best going to suit them. And not only that, we have a career coach this year. It is a partnership through Talladega County, Sylacauga City, and Talladega City. It's funded through the Department of Education, but we have 2 career coaches that travel the entire county working with our students to help identify what it is they're wanting to do and help them reach those goals.
That is great. I know when you said you're looking at careers, even starting with kindergarten students, I've been asked to go to the schools along with several other people in the community to talk about our job.
Right.
And that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that, even to the small ones, getting to go and tell them what I do and just getting them to kind of think about what they want to do, because you need to start taking those classes in junior high and learning, thinking where your strengths are and where your interests are too, for things you want to do.
Exactly.
That's great. Now, tell me a little bit about, I know you said you have a lot of classes that, like, you're dually enrolled at CACC and at Sylacauga High School. Do they take their classes at the high school, or?
One of the barriers, dual enrollment, technical dual enrollment has been around for a long time. But one of the barriers was high school students leaving the high school campus, and because they're still high school students.
Right.
And so what we did is, through one of the grants we received, is we were able to purchase the equipment necessary to offer the classes on our campus. And our partnership with CACC, they provide the instructor, and our numbers have gone from like 1 or 2 dual enrolled in technical to over 100.
Wow.
And not only is it offered for our students, but the county students are also encouraged to come and participate.
Now, someone told me they saw some, I guess, a bus from the county bringing some students, because they said, was something going on at the high school? Well, I didn't know, but that's good.
Yes, we have students from several of the county schools coming to take these classes.
So an instructor from CACC comes to the high school
every day,
and teaches classes.
We actually have 2. One that teaches machining and one that teaches the robotics, electrical, and PLC.
What is PLC?
Programmable logic control.
Ooh, programmable logic control. I don't even know if I want to ask what that is. It sounds difficult.
It's what operates all of our red lights.
Oh.
A lot of manufacturing has PLCs, and the need to know how to program them is very important. I have some pictures that I'd like to show you of these classes.
Let's look at those. Pull those up.
This is the robotics class, and where NEMAC has been a company that donated us an ABB robot. That's what they use in their facility. So our students are being trained exactly on a robot that there's a need for in our area.
That is actually used.
Exactly. Now that's a miniature scale, of course.
Sure.
But then also they're learning about the PLCs, how to program, how to write the programs. One of the things, coding, is something that is the behind the scenes of most any technology that we look at. And so they're learning all this type of information. On the next slide, this is precision machining. Of course, in our area, we have a lot of need for machinists. However, even students, going into engineering, to have the foundation of how items are made, how metal pieces are made, is
that is actual hands-on experience, not just reading about it or watching it.
Hands-on, college credit.
That's wonderful. Okay, what's next?
Our electricity class, There's 2 classes, a DC and a construction wiring. And basically, when the students finish with this class, they'll be able to completely wire a house.
Wow. Those are real life skills, and people need that. That is wonderful. Let's see what's next.
Oh, our new health science program. That was another part of the grant. And Coosa Valley Medical Center has been fantastic in working with us, and the students have just loved it. Again, they are learning so much about body and body functions, and these classes are for anybody that wants to pursue a career in the medical field.
Okay. So it's a good chance to get out there and do it, sort of.
Exactly.
And find out if that's really what you want to do.
Yes. And with the health science, we also have the health science internship, whereas students that participate can go and intern at a medical facility.
Wonderful. Wonderful. That's great.
Our family consumer science program, both at the middle school and the high school, are dynamic. Next year, we'll be taking a focus on wellness and dietetics and nutrition.
Good.
So,
that
yes.
is always in the news. Okay, what's next?
Our computer sciences is a partnership, or it is through the University of Alabama. This is where a lot of the coding comes in, and also the drones and the different items that they learn to program.
What do these guys have right here? Is a robot?
Yes.
A robot. Okay. Neat. That's neat. I like that.
We have a partnership with YEA Radio Station, in which the students produce a weekly radio show.
Is this the Chandler and Chandler show?
It is.
I've heard it. I've listened to it. Yeah. Great.
Another one is our new TV production, which we have the partnership here as well, where we have the green room. And they produce a TV show every morning. That's how the students now get their announcement.
That's great.
Our FBLA national winners, I wanted to say about competitive events, because I know Lauren is going to talk about HOSA.
Yeah.
But competitive events are so important in our school because it allows students to demonstrate not only against people in our school, but state and national, the skills they have learned and how they can use these skills in real life applications.
Yes.
So FBLA is getting ready to go and compete statewide, and HOSA just came back. Our FCCLA program is going to be competing soon.
Okay.
And so now we also have the best robotics competition. So anything we can do that is going to help us better prepare our students for success after high school, well, that's what we are trying to do. We have been recognized as one of the top 3 schools in the state for the credentials that we offer our students, such as a Microsoft Office Specialist, Adobe Specialist, ServSafe, our CPR First Aid, our BLS instructor, whereas students can gain a credential where they can go and teach First Aid, CPR, and AED. We're working on the EKG technician. So again, these are skills and credentials that the students have that they can earn in high school and graduate with.
That is wonderful. It's great that I know it takes a lot of work on your part as a teacher and all the other instructors at the high school, but it is well worth it, and the students are reaping the benefits of that. And as a community, we will, and I would encourage all of you to support them also in the things they're doing. Before we go to a break, is there anything else you can tell us? I know we're going to talk with Lauren and Caleb in a few minutes about the best robotics and about the HOSA competition.
I think in Caleb's slide, there's going to be a picture of the Heritage South Credit Union.
Okay.
We were the first in the state to have an actual student-run credit union, and schools from across the state have come to see how we do it. And Caleb is our manager at the high school as well.
Okay.
So I'm going to let him share about that also.
Good, good. Well, that's great. Well, we're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back and talk with Caleb Morgan and Lauren Lightsey.
In Central Alabama, 9,100 kids face going to bed hungry tonight. Hunger doesn't take a day off. There are kids right here, right now, that don't know where they'll get their next meal. Join Alabama Childhood Food Solutions and help put an end to childhood hunger in Central Alabama. Make a difference. Donate today, by mail or online, to help ACFS feed hungry kids. There's no better time to share than now. Their next meal could come from you.
You gotta try being home. Think about what happened to you last year.
There's one pharmacy that's so much more than just a drugstore. That's Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga. From cards for all occasions, a huge selection of gifts, even great exclusive Alabama and Auburn stuff, all kinds of household needs, and a complete selection of over-the-counter meds and supplies that you would expect. We are more than just a drugstore, but with our friendly, courteous staff and all of our great extras, we ought to be your drugstore. We're Marble City Pharmacy in Ogletree Plaza.
Right Tire and Service on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga is the right place for you. We carry the right tires for your car: Goodyear, Cooper, General, Michelin, and lots more. Right Tire and Service is also your right choice when it comes to all of your automotive service needs. Whether it's an oil change, front end alignment, brake service, or air conditioner work, make the right choice the first time and stop by Right Tire and Service, Sylacauga.
On West Fort Williams in Sylacauga, 1222 Cherokee Road in Alexander City is your laundry headquarters. Cleaning specials include Monday 5 shirts $8.25, Tuesday 2-piece suits $6.50, Wednesday dresses $6.50, dry clean and laundered pants $3.25, Thursday dry clean and laundried pants $3.25. Shoe cleaning, repair, leather goods too, plus your favorite team's cap. That's Town and Country Cleaners, Sylacauga and Alexander City.
It actually happened. I found my perfect match. Attractive, hardworking, and really bright.
Need new furniture? With great values plus hometown service and budget-friendly finance options, you'll find your perfect match at Badcock. Looking for quality, style, and value? Create the home of your dreams today with Badcock's Easy Options Financing.
Badcock and more makes it easy.
Hello and welcome back to Library Connection. I'm your hostess, Mandy Cantrell. I've been talking the first part of our show with Christy Kane. She is the Career and Technical Education Director at Sylacauga High School. And we were talking about, there was so much to say. We kind of took over the first part of the show, but the second part, wanted to talk, she's brought two of her students. Caleb Morgan is here with the best robotics team. We're going to talk some more about that in a minute. And Lauren Lightsey with HOSA, and they're both students at Sylacauga High School, and I know we have a lot to say, and we're going to get straight to it. Now, Caleb, you were the CEO of the best robotics team, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you kind of explain what best means? I mean, now you must take the robotics class at the high school, do you?
Actually, I did not. I was not
That's
one
okay.
of the privileged students who was able to do that at that time. This is our first year doing Best Robotics.
Right.
And it was a great opportunity for us. And of course, we did have actually juniors and sophomores on our team who were interested, and they actually took the robotics and the engineering classes before that.
Okay, good.
And so that was a great opportunity for us to have those students and have those experience those classes to already go ahead and help out.
Yes.
And you're
There's
looking
a
at
picture,
a picture of our robot that we built, and we went and competed for the Central Alabama Hub in Talladega at the end of October, and we placed in second overall as first rookie team to go to regionals in Auburn. That's us with our trophy and our best rookie team. Throughout this, we had to go and gain sponsorship throughout the community. This is our first year doing Best Robotics, so many people didn't really know about what it was all about. And so we had to go and we talked to Rotary Club. We got sponsors from Bluebell and Home Depot, and with Amy Price and everyone at the hospital. They were great to us. And it was a great opportunity for us. Right. We had a great time, and we went to Auburn. We placed 23rd. Our presentation placed 6th. And basically, best, you have to build a robot. You have to construct a booth. You have to give a presentation. Basically, you're a company, and you're trying to sell this product out to the judges and show why our product is better than any other product, and this is what we do, and this is why we do it.
Great.
It was a great opportunity.
Now, when I think of a team, I might think of like 5 or 6 people, but there were 15 or 20 of you.
Yes, there are about 20 of us, ranging from sophomores to seniors.
Great,
it was a great opportunity.
Now, but before the show started, we were talking about it, and I said, how do you possibly get 20 people to work together on a project?
Yes, ma'am. It's of course a little bit difficult. Whenever you have 20 people who are ranging from anywhere between age 16 to 18, you have to get everyone to work together. You have to learn everyone how they communicate with each other, and it took maybe about a week and a half, but after that we all found out who was good at what and who learned best from certain types of communication, and it was great. We all came together and pulled through, and of course the first rookie team to make it to Auburn, and after that it was all hands on deck, and we made the most of it. And I was about to say, we've gained friendship with, I've been closer with these guys now that through all this competition, that it's just a great opportunity to know these guys better.
With the students, and then also with the adults who were mentoring you, adults in the community. I know you mentioned a few people helping you.
We had Mr. Philip Ingram. He's a great engineering mentor that we had. He was there with us day and night, later than most of us wish we would have been there. We had, of course, all our sponsors throughout the community. We had Rotary Club. We have Miss Price in the hospital. We had Dr. Friedman. And we had tons more people that, of course, Mr. Bryant and Mr. Cordy were there to support us every step of the way. And it was great getting out to know all these people in the community and network with them and get the community involved with something that the high school is just now bringing up.
That's great. Well, tell me, how did you build your robot?
Well, at the beginning, they gave us a box that was full of various pieces. It included PVC ranging in different sizes, some plywood, some 2x4s and 1x4s, then just a bunch of random pieces of plastic and rubber and all this other stuff. And it's like, well, this is what the robot needs to do, so it's all yours now. Go out and make it happen.
Oh, make it with what's in the box.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And we had a great time. Of course, we sat in there for maybe 2 weeks just drawing stuff out on the board. Well, maybe this will work. Maybe this will work. But we took a little bit from everyone's ideas and we constructed what we had, and we did great. At our Talladega competition, we scored about 100, 150 points, but then after our modifications and we went to Auburn, we scored around 730.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
It was great.
I was very excited. You said y'all placed second.
Yes, ma'am.
At the first time you went to the competition, and that's the highest a first-year team has ever done, right?
Yes, ma'am.
A rookie team. Well, that's wonderful. And the first year you've ever done it, I know it'll do nothing but grow in the years to come after that. That's great. Part of it was, we talked too about, there was a spirit part. So it was your team with people from the community and also the student body,
yes,
even
ma'am.
students who are not involved in the project.
Yeah, we had an organizational chart. Once you have 20 students, you can't really just say, okay, everyone go do your own thing. We had to assign jobs to certain people, and we had some people who were head of spirit, and they did great. They got banners put up through the high school, got a bunch of community and student support. We had the Aggie band there to support us at Talladega, but not only at Talladega, but at Auburn also. They ventured up to Auburn with us, and they had a great time. And we were glad to see that we had so much community support with everyone there, and it was awesome to have that support behind us being a first-year team.
Well, I know the motto or the slogan at the high school is "We are family," and that truly is family. Well, that is great. I'm really excited about the things y'all were doing, and I know you're a senior, Caleb, so you'll have to just keep in touch with the high school and see how they're doing in the coming years. Now, Lauren Lightsey is joining us. You just returned from a HOSA competition, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And placed second in the state, you and your team. That's great.
Yes,
Tell me about that. What is HOSA, or what does that involve?
HOSA Future Health Professionals is a student-led organization, and it is for those students who are interested in pursuing a career in the medical field. And we went to our first ever HOSA state conference. This is our first ever HOSA at Sylacauga High School.
Okay, there we go.
And we went to the state conference, and there were 8 of us in attendance. We all competed in different competitive events. 3 of us competed together in the public health event where we informed the judges about secondhand stress.
Okay.
And there were some other girls there in attendance, and they also competed in nursing assistant, CPR, speaking, and medical terminology. And the girl that competed in nursing assistant also won second place in her division.
Good.
So she also qualified for nationals.
Good, good. Now, when you say you competed, what do you have to do when you go to this competition?
When you go to this competition, you study beforehand, and they give you the required materials, what all you need to do, what all you need to know, and you just inform the judges about your event. We personally, my group personally did secondhand stress.
Okay.
And we had to inform the judges about this topic.
In a presentation type
Yes,
thing,
ma'am.
PowerPoint, or just
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We had 2 rounds.
Okay.
Round 1 was a preliminary round, which was 4 minutes long, and we had 4 minutes to convince the judges. And we used a trifold, and we had note cards where we just stated what it was and how to prevent it and how it's harmful to your health. And then round 2 was a 10-minute round, where we had 10 minutes to convince the judges.
Okay. A little more time.
So,
well, great.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, that is wonderful. And you go to the state event in California?
We go to the national event. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. Second place in the state. You go to the national event.
Yes, ma'am. And it is in Anaheim, California.
Oh, that's exciting. And is this the first year we've had someone in the HOSA competitive
This
event?
is the very first year HOSA has ever been at Sylacauga High School.
Oh, wow.
So,
Well,
yes, ma'am.
first, that's great. That's exciting. Now, Lauren, you're in the 10th grade.
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So you will have a chance in the next couple of years to still be involved in that. That's
Yes,
great. So do you plan to go into the field of medicine somehow?
I do. I plan to go to Troy University
Okay.
and pursue a career in nursing, and then hopefully transfer to UAB and become a nurse practitioner.
Well, that'll be great. Oh, you have a lot of school ahead of you, but that's
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
That's great. Well, that's great. You're getting some hands-on experience. Now, what classes are you taking at the high school, or are you there yet to take some of the
Yes,
medical
ma'am.
classes?
This is my first year in a health science class.
Okay.
I'm in the Foundations of Health Science class, where we learn about anatomy and physiology and how the body works,
Okay.
and different diseases that occur in the body,
Okay.
in the different body systems.
Okay.
And next year, I plan to take therapeutics, where we go into a little bit more depth into the body.
And I guess from what Ms. Kane and I were talking about, you'll have a chance to get out actually into the field and
Yes,
see a little
ma'am.
bit more hands-on.
My senior year, I plan to do internship,
Okay.
so where I can go to the hospital and work hands-on.
That is great. Oh, we just wish you the best of luck.
Thank
When
you.
you go this summer in June,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
think, to California. That'll be great. We'll be cheering you on and want to hear how well y'all do. Now, Caleb, I didn't ask you. You're a senior this year. What are your plans after high school?
Well, this fall I will be attending Jacksonville State University.
Okay.
I plan on, as of the moment, I plan on going into financial management. I've been blessed with the opportunity to work with the credit union, Heritage South Credit Union, over the past 2 years through Aggie Vols with the high school. And it sort of steered me in that direction. I like anything to do with finance, and it's something that will never go out, of course.
Oh, yes. you're
And
right.
so it's just grabbed my attention, and as of right now, that's what I plan on doing throughout my college career and outward
and
on
beyond.
for that. Yes, sir.
Well, that's wonderful, and thank you, Christy, the department
Thank
you have
you.
at the high school, for doing all these wonderful things for students and for the community. And I encourage you in the community to get involved with them and help them with their endeavors, things that are going on at the high school. And thank you so much for joining us on Library Connection today.